M0FXB, welcome to my channel. So here we are with the FTM500D and the unboxing, and then a small test at the end. Eventually we'll do lots of small short videos showing you how to use every single function. But as you know, it's VHF, UHF, Bluetooth included, GPS, APRS, and there's a whole new design. The head tilts, and that is a new thing. That's my little son Nico as well with me. There's a whole new thing with the tilting head. It also removes the back unit. Is the same size as the 200, the 300, and it has the sliding car mount bracket as well. And the price of these is around, in the UK, around £630. It sounds a lot, but if you compare it to the FTM500, when that came out, that was over £400, and that didn't have a Bluetooth unit. And the technology that's gone into the FTM500 is superior in many ways, and you'll see that as we unbox. So let's open the lid and see what we get inside. I'm not going to spend too much time on the unboxing because I know that can be quite boring. But it looks like, you know, it's a very nice box, very well packaged, quite appealing straight away. Of course, nice brand new manual. And the YAESU manuals are good. You know, they're always good quality. I know they're giving us this, which some people have got laminated, but they're giving us this new feature document here, as you can see. New functions, and the ones that stand out for me, obviously the AESS speaker is a big one. The fact that you can plug the microphone into the head unit. Then you've got advanced features for PMG and advanced features for the scope, and of course it's touch screen and then fully enabled with APRS, GPS, all that kind of stuff. So let's just take this out. So it has all come assembled, as you can see. You don't have to sort of, normally they separate the head unit and separate this and separate that, but this has come completely assembled, which is pretty good. Get some light on this. Very nice looking set. See if we can zoom in a bit better. So you've got your main and sub dial, function button. I'm being told now, thanks to, I'll keep getting the call sign, if you hold down the function and the DX, it goes into cross mode, PMG mode, VFO memory, back, band button, you can scroll through the bands. Nice loudspeaker, and look, we have a speaker connector, a external, does that say, pretty sure that's headphones, external speaker. I've actually got a Bluetooth microphone that might plug into that, which is not made by YAESU. And this does have Bluetooth built into it, SD card slot there as well, and the usual slide car mount bracket. They are very good, those car mount brackets. Make sure you just push and slide. I'll leave it on for now. The same connector as that's on my 200 and 300. At the back there, antenna, PL259, 2 speaker jacks, and a fan. Now, I was listening to John Crook the other day talking about how they've enabled the speaker mode, because you've got a sort of gap here, along here, that allows audio out for the speaker, and how they only have 2 audio sort of, I don't know, lines within the sort of the hardware of this, so they've had to be quite clever with that. Then on the top there, you've got your group mode, DX mode. So I call it a preamp button, but they call it SDX. 2 arrows, it's basically main and sub bands, so A and B band, single mode, and the scope on off lock. And I'm sure there's lots more I haven't mentioned. So overall, it does feel really good quality. I'm not going to take the head unit off, I don't really need to. Let's have a quick look at what else is in the package. These microphones, very popular. Pretty sure it's the same microphone with the FTM200, 300, I would say. They're good mics, yeah. Power lead, of course. 15 amp, 32 volt, it says there. And yeah, mic bracket. So yeah, it's all good. Everything's looking good. So let's set this up. Quickly just going to show you the heads side by side of the FTM500. Let's get this box down a minute. FTM 500, 400. So they're both, you know, they're both very impressive looking, to be honest. I can see why a lot of people are hanging on to their 400s, but let's, what we'll do, we'll actually set these up side by side and we'll start looking at, you know, is it worth changing? Is it worth the extra money? You sell this for, say, 250, spend another 400 and you get the latest model. The Bluetooth unit for the, is Nico here again? It might help me as well. The Bluetooth unit for the 400 is about £100, so it was about 450 new, plus on us 550. And the 500 will not receive 2 hotspots at the same time. Now I need to put that to the test because they said that about the 300, but when I checked it, it did receive the information for C4FM 2 times on, but you only heard one, so we need to hear both. But, you know, first impressions, wow, what a lovely looking device. And then the knob, although it clicks, it doesn't click. It's just nice. Yeah, even the volume knobs, yeah, and the sub dial, they've got that sort of click built in as well. Very nice. And then I will remove that screen protector. Size-wise, to me, it is bigger than the 300, but not a lot bigger. Not a lot bigger. Yes, we'll spend a couple of minutes. We'll just literally just fire it up. We'll act like we've never used a C4FM radio ever. We'll do a few functions within this video, and then we'll start doing all the short videos of all the individual functions. Thanks very much so far. Okay, we've got an antenna connected, just a little small see that little antenna there? Radio setup, power is connected to my DC supply, 13.8 volts. 30 amp that one is. The 400 is watching there, jealousy. I'm going to keep that in the background. Microphone we have plugged into the connector, which is here, which is very, very good. Remember, we've got speakers in the main unit and the head unit. So let's just turn it on and get a bit of a nice close view from the front. Okay, let's fire it up. I presume it's going to ask for my call sign as soon as I turn it on. Power is on. Let's just fire it up for the first time. And yes, as I thought, it wants the call sign straight away. So let's get that in. Please enter your call sign. Like I said, I've never ever used this, so I'm pretty sure I should be able to use my touch screen. And the screen actually, when it's on, looks bigger. M 0 ABC F X B, and it's nice and responsive. And if you want, you can put a line like that, and I'm going to put 500 5 for the FTM500. I'll do, and then I'm pretty sure I'm going to guess now. Push this, not this one. Okay, 5,000. Yeah, it was hold down the function button. The FTM. We've renamed it. We've called it the FT500. Okay, well there you are. Now the screen is very nice and clear screen. Hopefully you're getting that. I'll see if I can dim it down. Sometimes it actually looks better if I dim the screen down. We'll hold down the function. See if we can find, look at that, straight to LCD brightness. It's on the max at the bottom here, and let's lower that to the lowest. There you go. And then we'll let my focus do its thing. Yes, very nice. And there's your menu there. Let's back out. You do have a back button here. You've got a menu there with over 100 items. I did see that video where someone had got the older menu on, but there's also a shortcut menu. So, you know, the idea is that, like, for example, if we hold down one of these, any one, let's do TX power, hold it down, we can assign it, you know, to one of these shortcuts here. I'll go more into it. But it's yeah, the screen is nicer in real life than it actually looks. So yeah, very pleased with that. And I've got it dimmed down. So let's just use the back button. So we know that if we want to keep that there, we just hold it. And then we've now got a shortcut to our power, which we can now turn, select it, tap the screen, and then at the bottom there, you can see the different functions. We've now got 2 powers, squelch, ARS, and all of these can be changed. Let's go back. Now, this first video, I'm literally just going to do what I can do for someone who has just turned on the radio and literally does not know what to do at all. So let's try and type in the frequency using the microphone of my hotspot. So 438.575. Brief key. Then we want to go to DN mode. I know that we can tap this. It's already picking up my hotspot, as you can see, and all the information is coming through.
Also here in the Tampa area, I'm up in Land O'Lakes, so it's just wanted to say hello. And
oh, it does. It sounds good, and that's a strong sounding speaker as well.
Florida. So anyway, have a wonderful day. KQ4HDS.
Now, the interesting thing about this is that if you go main and subband, let's see. Oh, of course.
Yes, Kilo 4 FM. Well, thank you so much for coming back. Appreciate it.
You actually use these 2 arrows on top. See that? Now look, 4300. So I want to use the subband. It doesn't move it down to the bottom half. Watch this. It goes to the top. And we're still in VFO mode. If we want to go into memories, there are no memories at the moment. But look, just press that. If I wanted to do a memory, you literally just hold down the VM. Assign it to the channel you want with the function knob here. And then write. It's that simple. If I go back to memory, that was number 3 we just did. I'm not doing that now. Memory. Well, maybe it didn't assign it. That's okay. Like I said, we've just turned it on. Now, go back to my hotspot. We need to be in simplex mode. So we'll hit the sub again. I'm going to have to get used to this. The top button. Let's hit display. See if we see the scope when it's on. We've got our preamp here. Oh, look at that. You get this blue LED and then you get a white LED there when the preamp is activated. We'll hit the PMG. Will it do PMG in digital mode? That's an interesting question. I'll hold it. Oh, it's written that memory into PMG. Short press. Yeah, look at that. It's put it there. So we just need some activity for my hotspot now. Okay. It does look nice. I like the orange. Group mode. Yeah, looking good. When you're in group mode, see, you can send photographs, you can send messages, you can send voice messages. I want to do hit the DX button, but I need to get rid of the minus shift. So what we're going to have to do is hold down the function menu. Oh, actually, thinking about it, I wonder if we can just tap the minus shift. No, it's taking us straight to the GPS screen. Let's do that again. It's interesting that it does that though. What about if we tap VFO? Oh, look at that. Tap VFO. VFO memory. We've got Nico here. Say hi to Nico. Well, very nice, Nico. Good work there, Nico.
It says subscribe.
Does it say subscribe? Thank you very much. Read the subscribe. Nico is my partner. Now tap the FM DN. If we hold it, see the red line? If you've got the red line, that means it's in AMS mode, so it will automatically switch to analog if it gets an analog signal. It's a shame we're not receiving anything from my hotspot. Now let's try and program the B section for my all-star node. We'll just go AB. So AB. And we're going to go to VFO. And we're going to type it in again. 434. But I'll just show you in a sec. 550. That's my all-star node. Just to show you, if you hold down the screen, I saw this with a John Crook video. There you are. He did make a small mistake saying that you could do the frequency, you could change the frequency just by tapping it, but no, you have to go into that separate window. But what you can do is do that though. That's good. Okay, we can hear my node. Let's go back. 575.
Victor Hotel Lima.
Now let's just get my node active. so we can try and do some dual receive. The really good thing would be to see if we can hear 2 hotspots. Okay, well we've got dual receive. That's on the B section or the sub band. We've got
the other morning,
my DN hotspot, C4FM hotspot. On the A band, we've got my analog, analog node, and we've got Nico in the background as well, making lots of interesting items. So let's test C4FM on the A band. So I put in on the A section on 434-500 another hotspot. We're going to select DN, so that's 2 digital hotspots. Now we're hearing 1. Let's wait for the other one to get active, and then we'll see if we can hear 2 at the same time. Okay, so there's 2 hotspots on now, both C4FM. That's the it's on the main band coming through. Now we want it to come through at the same time on the sub band. That's what we're waiting for. Oh, we heard a beep. We heard a beep. N8ZC came through briefly.
Good afternoon, G0CX.
Nico's got another little creation there. Oh, it's the same one, just slightly different. Very nice, Nico. Still waiting for someone else to speak. I'll just give you a quick shape. There you go. Oh, brief. See, it says VA3. But we're not hearing any audio. I'll just show you that the head unit can come off. You've got a button here. I will take it off in a second. Button here, as you know, SD card. It's only a short lead, but apparently an RJ45 will fit fine.
Yeah, okay, David, Secretary Robert. Is it still an ongoing saga, mate?
I think we had dual receive then.
I heard you talking there to Robert. Have you called the
Okay, so I'm going to show you that we can hear 2 at the same time. I've got my FT5 here. Looking good, very nice pair. And if I key, look at the bottom section there, we'll get it to DN mode. You've got digital coming in now. Watch this, and then we make sure we're in digital here as well by pressing the DX button, I believe, to change the mode. So watch this then. M0FXB, M0FXB, and you can hear both at the same time. M0FXB, M0FXB. I want to try that again because I wasn't sure if it muted the other one. Mic 0. Is it muting the other one? I've got it locked in. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I can hear them both. M0FXB, mic 0. 1. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. M0FXB. Yes, I would say yes, that did receive both. So I've turned off the hotspot. Let's see if we can connect into the hotspot. We'll swap it like this. And did you know if you hold it, if you hold down the AB thing, it will put the top frequency in the bottom. Watch. It copies it to the sub. So now both are the same. Well, they're meant to be anyway, even though it's still showing that call sign. So right, okay, let's connect. All right, let's hit the X button and see what happens. And you do have to be on the main band. Oh, someone spoke. We've got it coming through twice. There you are. Quickly get the X in there. Flashing. Like I said, it's meant to be on the main band. We're in a minus shift there. We need to get rid of that shift. Push the function. We're going to look for the section where we get rid of the shifts. It might be in the shortcuts actually. Have you noticed there's a blue heading? So you've got display, TX, RX, memory, config. There's a repeater shift there. Number 26, hit that. Turn that to off. You've got auto as well. We actually want it off. Let's turn repeater. Let's go back, go up to repeater automatic and turn it off. There you go. Then we'll go, yeah, push that, push the function, go down, repeater shift, we want it off. That's better. Back out. Now let's hit the X. If you notice GPS is lit there, I'm not sure if it's locked. It's not flashing, so it could be. So we need to, oh, it does still change the mode if you push the DX button as well as touching the screen. So let's hold it. Should log in really. 438575 DN simplex. Antennas connected. Oh, I wonder why that's not logging in. I got my call sign in there. Of course you need your call sign in there. And there'll be a separate menu section as well to check your call sign. Now what number it is another matter. I'll do all separate videos for it anyway. Okay, well, I think we don't have to focus on this for now because this is just an overview. So we've got VFO memory, we've done PMG mode, and you can add more. If you hold it, look, it will add another one. That's another one written. That should be 2 in there now, you can see. And as they're active, you can actually tap them, and I've noticed that you can hold them, and it appears in the bottom, but you need to be in dual mode. It's like they call it auto mode. I don't know how to do that yet, but we'll learn. I just held it. I'm not sure what that does. Change the frequency. Anyway, that's for a separate video. Group mode, band, cycling through the bands. 108, 144, 222. AM. Pretty good. I wonder if it gets broadcast radio like the FT5 does. The FT5 is almost like a triple receiver. Have you ever seen that? You go to, just show you quickly. I've got my hotspot in the background and my super duper charger. I highly recommend these. They're about £18 delivered. And you've got like all these ports at the front, and then you can even put your phone on top and charge it. But anyway, I know that is a separate thing. So, if you go dual, and then go menu, go back, AF dual, here. Look, you've got a normal broadcast. It's like a triple bander. I love that. I love that it does that. So anyway, I wonder if this, I don't think these do it, but you never know. It might do. I need to learn that as well. Go back to memory mode. Yeah, there's still no memories in there. I thought we'd put one in. Let's try and add one again. So we'll go to VFO. We'll go to the frequency we had before. So VFO. Type it on the thing, 438 75, like so. DN simplex, and let's try and add it. Hold it down. Oh, there are memories there, so I wonder why that wasn't scrolling through. Push the function, just write it for now. We're not going to edit it at the moment. That's putting in the name. If we go memory mode. That's what it is. We're scrolling through with the large knob. That's what it is. So if I put in, go back to VFO, we'll put in my node 434550 FM, and that needs a 77 tone. Quick, do a short press. Is there tone? Yeah, there is a tone here already. Let's turn to it. Short press function. And then do we turn with that? Let's go back. FM. Hold down function. Now let's go back again. Short press. Tone. Is it because it's turned off? So we need to go squelch. Turn that on. Encode listed there. Now go to push it, the function. Go over to tone. Push. Yeah, here at the bottom, 77, and that's what that one would be. And we want it to be simplex as well. It's definitely simplex. So now we hold down VM, that's HubNet, push function, right. Now if we want, we can, I need to know how to get back into VM mode. So if we hold VM again, this time we'll go back up one, push, and we'll go edit. Remember, I've never used this radio before. We'll go down to tag, and we'll call it returning with the function knob. So hub H U B N, and you can do caps if you want and put letters in. I'm just being quick. That'll do. And then hold. It's in there. And then go down, click OK. Okay, and now you've got name. And of course, all these other ones, again, you can go into them. Instead of selecting right, you can delete or you can edit. That's pretty much how you do memory channels. And if no one was talking, I'd be able to open my All-Star node. Now this GPS, remember we tapped the screen earlier and that it came up with a GPS. Now how do we get that to show up? Yeah, so if we go A and B, there's A, B. How do we know if we're, oh, we've got the little green line. So if we're on the subband and we tap the screen, GPS comes out. Okay, but if we go back, push it again, and now tap it, I see. So only one, as far as I can see, only one section will allow you to go into the GPS. So that one won't, but that one will. And then I'm sure you can probably scroll through those menus if you know what you're doing. And you can change the frequency. I've noticed it will show both frequencies if you're in dual receive on my FTM500. We'll learn that one as well. Let's put it in the top bit. Let's try again. Can't do it again now. That's okay. That's again more for learning. So let's take the head unit off and then we'll finish this video and then we'll start doing all the shorter videos and learning. I will show you one thing. Apparently, thanks to the is it Ham Radio Crusader for messaging me on this. I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to reply. If you turn it off, now you do need to be in analog mode. So hold it down, turn it off, push the function on the DX and then turn it on. Crossband repeat. Okay. So now if I transmit here, it's going to come out on 438575. So we should see it. I've got my little hotspot there. Not hotspot. FT5. We need to get it into single mode. And we'll get on analog. So let's just go mode. Is it this one, isn't it? FM. So if I key now, it should come out here. Because look, we've got 438 on the B section. Just hit B. Just change that. Let's go down a couple then. 438525. So hit that. It's not letting me switch, is it? Because I'm in memory mode. Oh, of course, we're in crossband repeat. We can't change anything, so that's fine. We'll go VFO. I've noticed with the FT5, you can hold it down 438 525. You can do that. Now, if you hold the screen down here, you can't do that on the... You can type it in, yeah? But you can't just hold it down, watch this, and then type straight away. You have to... It's a bit of a slower process. It's still all right, though. So let's just key 434550, and it should come out here. Oh, TX prohibit. So obviously I'm out of band or something. So let's try again. Okay, I think that's enough. What we're going to do is take the head unit off, just so you can see what that's like. And then we'll end this video and come back with some more shorter ones. But it's been great fun. I do like it. You know, it's not an FTM500, you know, but many features are, I would say, very similar. They're both excellent radios. I'm not planning on selling my 400. Now, I will say that I have sold my 300 that I had, and I did have a 200 for a while, and I have sold them. I just think this is better. Yeah, you do pay extra, but you know, you've got it forever. That's what I always think about the more expensive radios. You've got them forever, and then you can, when you do sell them, especially with these high-end units, they hold their value at a good 70%, I would say. Let's just show here. So there's the head unit. Speaker in there. I'll get this light out of it. It's quite a chunk. It's quite a chunk. Let's take that. We don't need to have the microphone in there all the time. I mean, that is obviously a plus. And you've got the tilty thing. Special tilt. There's only one cable, and an RJ45 will work in that. It just plugs in there. Although it isn't an RJ45, and this one's a bit more heavy duty. You've got the usual, you know, the usual bracket. You know, the sort of stand that we get. Now, I noticed there wasn't a stand in the box that I could see, unless there was and I didn't see it. I have got a couple spare lying around. And also, there's no SCU cable. It's the SCU, I believe it's the 56. Same as the SCU 20, probably 40. So overall, having fun. And catch you later. We're not getting rid of our 400. It's going to become part of our C4FM equipment. I just can't part with it. The screen is too big. We haven't even looked at APRS yet on this 500. But imagine the menu. Mind you, the menu settings are very similar to. See if I can find it. Very similar to the 300, the 200 anyway. So it's not hard to set up at all. YAESU, APRS. There we are. And of course, we've got RT systems now, and I do use RT systems. The free software will be quite good as well. That's the key one. APRS modem on. Okay. Could be cheeky and just quickly send an APRS. Oh, we've still got it in crossband repeat, so we'll just turn it off. It does show it on the screen. Function, DX, turn on. Back to normal mode. A12 means APRS is on. Now, I haven't told it to use GPS, but I'm still going to grab my FT5, see if I can send a quick APRS to it. APRS call sign is 93, so we'll hit that, and then we'll put my call sign in. 0. It's a bit long-winded, isn't it, doing it this way? We'll put X, B. We're just going to put 09, I think, for mobile. Hold down function. That's in there. The call sign's in there. The modem is on. Get the right frequency. Hold down or type on the mic. I think that's easier. So 1. Get that in there a sec. Frequency's in there. So I just focus back a bit. We do need to go to the beacon. There is a Beacon TX shortcut that you can add with the new customize menu there. But let's just do a quick one here. Go F menu. Where's Beacon TX gone? There you are. First ever APRS I've ever seen. It's on number 6. How do we scroll through the info? I don't know. That's something we're going to learn when we do the proper video. Let's try and go the other way. Go back. So hold down the menu. We're going to go to TX and we're going to put it as a shortcut. So there's a load of, I've never done smart beaconing. Beacon TX 106, hold it down. Let's put it in there. So all we got to do now is, if you came out completely, 145,800 UK, I think it's 900 USA, you would go short press. Yo, look at that. And if we were clever, we could actually set it to reply, and they would actually start talking to each other. I'm starting to, let me see if I can do that. So hold it down. We want beacon reply. Message list. Oh, there's all your things that's been received. Look, there's me. And same goes for messages if you send messages. See if I can find auto reply. Position comment, symbol. Message reply on. So we're pushing the function to turn it on. And then we need to get our call sign in there. Sorry about making you wait for all this. Fun though, isn't it? F. Oh, I'll pause it. We're just going to put hi. So you can see that it's all in there. Reply is on. So the idea is if we back out and we send a message, F menu. Can we send a message? Let's have a look. We will show you how to do that, but not today. Bye for now. Thanks for watching my channel, 7.3.